Hello and good morning. So, when dealing with sin, one of the things that we need to take care of, first of all, is taking responsibility for our own actions. So, if we look at things, especially if we look at the Sermon on the Mount, and we hear Jesus say that if you hate your brother or sister or anybody in your head, it gets, your anger turns to hatred or wrath, then you're already guilty of murder. And we also hear that if you lust after somebody, then you're guilty of adultery. And actually, these aren't new things. Jesus wasn't giving us new stuff. Uh, because if you go back to the Ten Commandments, the 10th commandment says, "Thou shalt not covet." And that's desiring something else that somebody has, something that's not yours in your heart. And so it starts in our heart, and we have to take responsibility for that. We don't blame the other person for, like, oh, because, because he or she did this, that's why I hate that person. That you don't get off on that. That you don't get. That's not your free pass. Oh, because that person's dressed this way. You know, you know, it's not my fault. Yes, it is. Your sin is your fault. Oh, you know, they have too much stuff anyways. What's the matter if I, want their things? Because it's not yours. That's why. So, take responsibility for your own actions. Take responsibility for your own sins. Confess those to the Lord. Go before Him. Confess them to, your brothers and sisters. We're commanded to confess to each other. Or if you go to somebody else, but confess those, your own sins. Take responsibility.